What a beautiful answer.
I thought so too.
Wie geht es dem Kopf unseres Reisenden vom anderen Ende der Welt?
Oh, schon viel besser.
Huge part of it takes place in the Orient, and I love that the Aladdin story was mentioned in it too. Mm-hmm. If you would have a genie, what would you wish for?
Well, you know, I do have a genie.
You do have a genie?
Yeah. But this genie is of my own making, and it's my imagination and my ambition. And I feel that if I am curious enough about the world and allow myself to be guided by my intuition, then the things that I'm prepared for, or let's say capable of living, or the things that come to me at the right time for the right reasons, do come. So I would say, boys and girls, if you're wishing for a genie, it's inside you. It is called your intuition.
What a beautiful answer.
I thought so too.
Danke, Herr.
Oh, danke deiner Jugend. Sie wird Wunder, die kein Medicus vollbringt. Entdeckt, dass für jene, die ein Instrument haben, den Einfluss von Musik auf Patienten. Und ich möchte, dass wir das in unsere Heilkunst mit einbeziehen.
Rob asks your character a very interesting question in the movie. Do you ever doubt your calling? Do you have an answer for the question?
You mean about other people or about myself?
About yourself.
Not for a second. Not for a second. I'm profoundly a storyteller. It takes the form of acting rather than writing. But my function is narrative. I narrate. And no, my calling is unswervingly the right one.
Did this movie and playing this character influence your way of seeing things?
You know what? It doesn't go that way. I have to influence my character. I have to mold and shape my character and share with the audience how he sees things. So, as a portrait artist, energy doesn't come from the canvas to me. Energy comes from me to the canvas. I am the guy who has to choose the colors that go on the canvas. I'm the guy who has to choose the gestures, the voice, everything that makes Ibn alive on the screen. So the energy that goes into that is huge. Because if you can imagine sometimes a take in a movie is maybe 90 seconds long. A long take is 3 minutes. And everything has to be focused and compressed and put into those seconds in their purest possible form. So that when it's recorded forever and played back to an audience, you know that one gesture of it's one gesture, it's that. Mm-hmm. But the film is all those gestures put together, create a portrait of Ibn Sina. So that's how I work. It doesn't come to me. I have to put all my energy into that character.
You must be exhausted after a day of shooting then.
You know, if I go home exhausted, it's a good day. If I go home not exhausted, it means that there's unfinished business. It means that I haven't completed the gesture. I've not completed something. But if I go home really exhausted and sleep like a baby and get up the next morning and go to work refreshed, yes, it's the right word is exhausted. Yes, that you've hopefully put everything down the lens, everything is on the screen.
Is it easy for you to get out of your character after a day of shooting, or does it accompany you?
I think to a certain extent it does accompany me, in that there's a level of subconscious speculation about how best to portray him, but consciously, no. Something is always going on at some level, definitely. Otherwise, I would doubt my calling. But I don't, because I know it's always cooking. It's always cooking at some level.
Sehnt ihr euch so sehr nach Krieg, o Vollkommener? Die Seldschuken haben nichts zu verlieren als die Pferde unter ihren Sätteln, ihr eine ganze Zivilisation.
Ist dem so? Aber welcher große Künstler verherrlichte je einen friedliebenden Herrscher?
You play this amazing teacher in the movie. Is it fun for you to teach things to people? Did you like that, teaching your kids?
I do sometimes hold acting classes. If I'm filming in a big studio and nearby is an academy that I can spend 2 or 3 hours with, I do like conducting a masterclass, but I realize that it's the same as acting. Basically, I'm telling a story. And I think the best form of teaching is through example, through storytelling, not hammering out facts, but saying, let me tell you something, or let me show you something. And I do realize when I teach acting students that it's the same process, that I'm telling a story to them. I use different ways and means, but ultimately it's the same process. And I do enjoy it. I enjoy it, but not nearly as much as acting, because I know that to tell a story is to teach and to heal, and it's very important.
Thank you so much for this great interview.
Pleasure, my dear. Have a good day.
Nice to meet you.